Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another Inspirational Moments with me, Joy. I hope you are having a beautiful day, a wonderful evening, morning, whatever time zone you're in. I hope it's great. I hope that you are enjoying whatever life has to offer. If not, as I always say, I hope that after what we've talked about, what we've read, will encourage and uplift you. That's always been the point. So my name is Joy, and this is Be the Difference Clothing. I'm going to encourage you through some of my quotes. This is my first book, Quotes That Make You Say, "Oh," from Instagram to your hand. And what I do traditionally is flip through with my left hand. And today I'm going to read maybe 4 or 5, and we'll talk about some of them, okay? If there have been some that I've read, we'll read it and then flip again, because there's got to be a lot. There's a lot of things in here. It's like almost 300 pages of quotes, original quotes. So there's definitely got to be some new stuff that we haven't read. So here we go. Ooh. Your personal story can save a life. We're all connected. Your personal story can save a life. We're all connected. Go. So I'm stuck between whether I've done this one or not, but let's talk about it for a little bit. So you know how just recently we all did, or most of us, and hopefully all of us, either filmed or not filmed, did the So What challenge. This is kind of similar to my quote, that your personal story can save someone else's life. You never know what you may say that someone else is struggling with, that they struggle no more or struggle less. Because of your boldness, now someone else can become bold or more bold. Because of your transparency, someone else is ready to get the lens a little less cloudy. Because of your willingness to search within yourself to be different, someone else is going to be feeling comfortable and more comfortable and more comfortable and more comfortable in sharing. I kind of like that one. Imagine that. You can simply save someone else's life by just your own story, your own testimony. That's pretty dope. You know, I talk about that on Hello World a lot, about how powerful we really are and the power of influence. This quote is a resemblance of that. All right, so let's go ahead and flip through some more. Oh, flip through to the back page. Here we go. Okay, the CEO, very powerful and highly respected, positions people to make their dreams come true. Rarely seen, but is always heard. Mastered the art of knowing all sides of the story. Speaks only when necessary. Never stops working in the background. Align yourself with a CEO or become one yourself. I'll read that again. The CEO, very powerful and highly respected, positions people to make their dreams come true. Rarely seen, but is always heard. Mastered the art of knowing all sides of the story. Speaks only when necessary. Never stops working in the background. Align yourself with a CEO or become one yourself. I personally, I made this one for, I made this one pretty much because of someone that I saw like the characteristics of a CEO. They knew everything, but they also did not say much. They had that much control over how a situation can turn out, or just, push, or maybe not push, but could influence, to push a situation that would be comparable to everyone. And I definitely did that quote for them. I admired their strength in knowing, and I admired their ability to keep their mouth shut. I admired the fact that they stayed very diplomatic, and that is the makings of a CEO. How many of us can classify ourselves in any of those particular numbers of a CEO, where you know a lot but you don't say much, where you can position people into places and things that they want without pushing too much, where you can know all sides of the story and still see how all sides can become a little more equal, where you can definitely uplift all of us, uplift people. That's a CEO. And I think we all can have the makings of a CEO, but are we willing to do what it takes to be a CEO? Would you be comfortable in not always being seen and not always heard, but working that background scene to where it is beneficial to everyone or majority of people? That's a CEO. And a lot of people are always talking so much about CEOs, how like, oh, they just sit and do nothing. No, they hold everything and responsibility in the palm of their hand. So if anything goes down, guess who they're going for first? The CEO. And the CEO, whether you realize it or not, wakes up at all odd hours of the night, morning, just to begin their day. Maybe some of them don't do that, but for the ones that are truly putting the work in, that's a CEO. So are you willing to be run by a CEO, or are you willing to become one? You decide. Come on, man. This is hot. This is hot. Let's see. If you've been nothing but kind and they continuously treat you like trash, leave them alone so there's enough room for those who want to treat you better. If you've been nothing but kind and they continuously treat you like trash, leave them alone so there's enough room for those who want to treat you better. Isn't that amazing? How many people try to prove, or maybe you used to, maybe you didn't, whoever, but a lot of people try to prove themselves to people who keep on pushing them away. Why is that? It seems like we like the fight of a no, and we like the texture of no's in different forms. But man, once you let that go, you create enough room for people who want to be and do good for you. You create enough room for you to expand and feel free. You create enough room for yourself to be in a better position, to not feel hurt, to not feel pain, to not feel rejected. So how many of us are ready to make enough room for those that want to treat you great? Especially if all you have been is kind. Right? You don't want to turn yourself from one good thing to bad seed. So be very careful how long you endure. It's not always healthy. It's not always good. I like that one. Oops. Close that. I can't even read it again. Let's go. The biggest con: believing beauty is only skin deep. A beating heart filled with love is breathtaking. The biggest con: believing beauty is only skin deep. A beating heart filled with love is breathtaking. Again, guys, I wrote these. This book was published in 2018. When I say, yeah, 2018. This book was published, and those quotes were written at the top of 2018 and the 2017. So we're talking about a while now. Almost, wow, that's crazy. Time flies, you know, either when you're having fun or not, time flies. Let me tell you guys something. If you don't stop looking at the surface things, you're never going to see the true beauty of all things. Oh, new quote. If you don't stop looking at the surface things, you'll never find the true beauty in all things. I think that's what I said. I'll read it back. Man, there's so much beauty around us. Forget the top flight security models and all of that good stuff, the picture perfect ones. That heart, man. If that heart is amazing, woo, woo, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's beautiful. The purity of a heart is amazing. It will make any ugly duckling look like the biggest and best prince or princess that you've ever met. You'll see the glow. Everything will just like ding, 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 glisten. Your eyes will be wide open. Your heart will be wide open. Your heart will then attract all of that love that's coming from someone else's heart, because purity is usually something that we all want to gravitate to. I like this quote too. Come on, guys. Let's do one more quote. Let's do one more quote, and then we're out of here. Let's see. I read this. I did both of these already, so I'll just read this one. I'll read both of them. Sometimes we hold on because it's easier than starting over. Sometimes we let go because it's harder facing the wrongs we've done. Challenge: eat only veggies 2 times a month. That means all day, all night. Let me know how you feel. If you like, try making it a habit. So that was like a challenge that I made up, and I just put it in a book. Okay, here we go. Well, I think I did these too, but we'll get into it. We'll do it real quick. All right, we'll just do this really, really quick. The biggest con: believing you're unlovable. Actually, I didn't read that one. The biggest con: believing you're unlovable. There you go. You are absolutely beautiful. You are amazing. You are the most lovable person, human being, sweet, tender-hearted person in the whole entire world. You are absolutely lovable. You are absolutely lovable. Kill that doubt, that fear, that rejection, all of that. Procrastination. I was watching that in Keely. You know, Keely does her everyday walks, and today her walk was talking about that. So check out Keely. How you just want to cut all that stuff out. But unlovable? Absolutely not. You are more than lovable. You're amazing. Never ever forget that, please. Please never ever forget that. If you were so unlovable, who wanted to squeeze up those cheeks when you were a baby? Who wanted to coo and gaga and love you and teach you different things, even as an adult? If you're so unlovable, how come you got a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful relationship just springing forth? Just lovable. People want to love you. Your spouse, oh my goodness. They see you as the apple of your eye, of their eye. You are absolutely lovable. And if you think you're not, I'm telling you, you are. You deserve everything that your heart's desired. You deserve everything that your heart's desired. You are absolutely lovable. Don't talk yourself out of that. Don't talk yourself out of great things because you think you don't deserve it. You are deserving. You are worthy. You were birthed to have all good things. Do you believe that, though? Guys, this was fun. I hope you enjoyed a few of these books, these quotes from my book. If you want to grab a copy, go to btdllc.com or the link down below. I appreciate you guys giving me your time. And like I mentioned before, I do a talk show every night between 7 and 9. It's called Hello World. We talk about everything and anything. So I hope I see you there one day. And if I don't, I hope you catch the replay and learn something and grow from something. Let's continue to have this conversation. Comment down below, share the video. Maybe somebody might get something out of your comment or the quote that we read. So until we meet again, you stay golden, you stay beautiful, you are lovable, you are amazing, you are worthy of everything your heart's desired. You are worthy of the very air that you breathe in and out. I'll see you guys soon.